Hello. I've just been listening to Jordan Belfont. Now, you may know Jordan as the Wolf of Wall Street, depicted in the film by Leonardo DiCaprio. And whilst I don't condone, any of what he did there, I have come to respect him very much as a really, really top sales guy. He calls himself the world's leading expert in sales. So much so that a little while ago, I bought his straight line sales system. It's a process that helps businesses go from here, where they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, they've no knowledge or awareness of you, to here, where they've become a customer. They buy from you again and again. They give you referrals. You have a great relationship with them. How do you get them down that straight line? Now, one of the things he said in this video I was watching today is he said, what are the top 3 things that are holding you back right now? And I thought I'd turn that into a video for you today to ask you that very question. Or really, not me to ask you, but you to ask yourself that question. And if we do ever meet, I'll ask you that question too, because I'd love to know. What are the 3 things that are holding you back right now? What a powerful question that is. It's certainly something that I'm going to be considering this evening. I'm going to get together with my team and talk about it and really try and analyze, what's stopping us get to that next level. It's such a powerful question. But I also thought it was a really powerful question to ask your prospects. Let's just say that I don't know, I actually used it in an example earlier of one of our clients who's a dog trainer. And I said, can you imagine being with a client and they say something like, I want to think about it, which is an often, a wise thing to do, but also can be code word for sod off, sometimes people don't like to say no. So instead of saying no, they say, I want to think about it. And then they never do. And you keep chasing them. And eventually you get fed up and stop chasing them. That's a scenario that I've seen many, many times in business. So how would my client use that? Well, what he could do is he could, let's say this person is trying to sell them dog training and they say, I want to think about it. He could say something like, I understand that, and that's very wise. But just to make sure that I've done my job correctly, can I ask you, what are the top 3 things that are putting you off right now? Now, what they're going to say, they might say, well, there isn't 3 things. There's only one thing. It's just a bit expensive. Or there's just one thing, and it's, the timing of it, or whatever. Yeah. Or they might say, well, do you know what? The top 3 things are probably the price, the timing of it, and my dog's only little, and I was a bit worried that if he was in with big dogs, that might upset him, because he's very tender and he's a bit of a nervous dog anyway, and he doesn't really like other dogs. So my client would then say, are there any other reasons? Now, if the prospect says no, that's it, then what have they done? They've defined the real problem, or the 3 real problems. All they've got to do then is to overcome those 3 problems: the price, the timing of it, and the fact that your little dog don't like big dogs. If they can do that, what's the client going to do, or what's the prospect going to do? They're probably going to buy. So it's a great question to ask. It could be asked either as a, why don't you want to go ahead right now? I understand that, but let me ask you a question. What's preventing you from going ahead right now? Oh, well, it's such and such. Or you could ask, what are the 3 reasons that are preventing you from going ahead? Because you want to make sure you get everything. Okay, so I hope that helps you. If it does, fantastic. If you want further help, I'd strongly recommend taking a look at my results mastery program. What I'd do if I was you is sign up to a free webinar that I run every Thursday at 11 o'clock. You can sign up on my website. It's really easy to do so. Just go to my website, click on the events, and then you can just simply book a place on the next event. Thanks ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again. Don't forget to, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tick that like button. I'd really appreciate that. And feel free to share this video with anybody who you think might benefit. Thank you very much.